BOC Sciences is a brand of BOC Incorporated. We leverage our wide spectrum of business in the fields of development, manufacturing, marketing, and distribution to help you make best-informed decisions, tailored to your evolving needs for premium chemicals. Today, we talk about the diabetes. Diabetes mellitus, commonly referred to as diabetes, describes a group of metabolic diseases in which the person has high blood glucose levels over a prolonged period. There are two common forms of diabetes: type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes. Our bodies digest the food we eat by mixing it with acids and enzymes in the stomach. So the food breaks down into carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Then the carbohydrates break down into another type of sugar, called glucose. In healthy body, the stomach and small intestines absorb the glucose, and then release it into the bloodstream. The beta cells in the pancreas produce insulin. Insulin then attaches to and signals cells to absorb sugar from the bloodstream. When the insulin receptor and insulin bind together, the cell can take glucose from the blood and use it for energy. Type 1 diabetes also is called as juvenile diabetes, early onset diabetes, or insulin-dependent diabetes. Results from the body's failure to produce insulin. So glucose cannot get into the body's cells for use as energy. This causes blood glucose levels to rise. Type 2 diabetes is known as adult onset or non-insulin dependent diabetes. The first reason lead to it is that the beta cells in the pancreas don't produce enough insulin to maintain a normal glucose level. The second reason is that the insulin receptor don't recognize the insulin. Then the cells cannot take the glucose from the bloodstream, so the blood glucose levels get high. The body's failure to produce insulin result in type 1 diabetes. So people with type 1 diabetes must use insulin injections to control their blood glucose. There are a number of drug treatment options to treat type 2 diabetes. The first one is sensitizers, which increase the sensitivity of the peripheral tissues to insulin, such as biguanides and thiazolidinedionase. The second is DPP-4 inhibitors that impair gastrointestinal absorption of glucose, such as logliptin benzoate, anagliptin, and linagliptin. The third is SGLT2 inhibitors, which are used as glucose transporter. For example, canagliflozin, dapagliflozin, empagliflozin, ertagliflozin, and ipragliflozin are SGLT2 inhibitors. The last one is secretagogues, which enhance insulin secretion by the pancreas. BOC Sciences has directed sincere efforts toward providing customers with high-quality small molecule reagents for diabetes research.